What is going on, Bold Nation, and welcome to another Division 2 video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys all the locations for all the 12 masks that you're able to collect in the Division 2. Apart from this, I'm also going to be clearing a lot of misinformation in regards to this mask. I've seen a couple videos and there is a ton of misinformation in those videos, and I wanted to clarify a lot of things that people are saying that you're supposed to do, a lot of things that people are saying that you're going to be getting if you do them. So I just wanted to give you guys a very complete video and a video with all the details you will need in regarding these masks. Now, for those of you who might be new to the series or don't even know what's going on with these masks, these are 12 collectible masks that you're able to get, but in order for you to actually get these masks, you have to trigger a secret hidden boss, which is known as the Hunter. Now, of course, each location will have its own different Hunter. Some of the Hunters come with the same mechanics of the way they operate. Some of them come with different mechanics, but overall, in general, guys, these are going to be very tough enemies to deal with because they are level 35. So I highly recommend, if you plan on doing this activity, granted you could do it at level 28 or higher, but it's going to take you quite a lot to kill them, or you could just wait till you're almost the end game and your gear score is at least 350 or higher, and you shouldn't have too much of a difficulty killing them. This is definitely an end game activity. Now, before I show you the mask, one thing I definitely want to clear up is that fact of the ivory keys. Now, the Hunter drops two things. Sometimes it drops a ivory key and it drops a guaranteed mask. Now, a lot of people think that each Hunter has to drop an ivory key, or that the RNG is that you kill a bunch of Hunters and you will get an ivory key every time you kill a Hunter. That is not true. The drop rate of the ivory key is for a total of 8 Hunters that you have to kill by deciphering the cipher. Unfortunately, some of the mechanics on how you trigger the Hunter to appear have been done incorrectly. Even though the Hunter still appears, you're able to kill the Hunter and grab the mask, but you can't get the ivory key because you're not spawning the Hunter the correct way. When you watch the video and we get to a mask that has been glitched in order to get the mask, but the activation of the Hunter has not been done correctly, I will let you guys know exactly what mask that is and why you might be missing an ivory key, and some of you might be sitting 6 out of 8 ivory keys. Now, you're probably saying, Laser, but there's some people who already have opened up the box. Yes, because this got patched recently and you no longer could get a key by farming it. The only way you're able to get all 8 keys as of right now after the patch is by killing all the 8 Hunters by spawning them correctly. We are currently working on a video on all the mechanics on what you need to do to spawn all 8 of them, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you guys can know exactly when that video goes live. Alright, so now let's get started off with the first mask. So I'm going to start off with the easy ones and then work my way to the ones I believe are the hardest. So I believe one of the easiest ones is the Demon Mask. The reason why this one's easier is because you don't have to wait for it to be nighttime. You could do this at night, you could do this at day, and it's actually really easy to get completed. What you will need to do is head over to this location. Once you're at this location, you're going to want to make sure you go down the steps and keep making a right all the way down till you work your way to where there usually is a control point. Now, once you're in this location, if there's any ads, clear out the ads. Once the ads have been cleared, you're going to make sure you look for the yellow banner, go up the yellow banner, and you're going to be inside a patio. Once you climb on top of that patio, if you turn around and you face forward, you're going to see a building with 4 targets. You're going to want to shoot these 4 targets, but you're going to have to shoot them in its order, starting from the top, working your way to the bottom. Once you shoot all 4 targets, starting from top to bottom, and you finish the last one, you will spawn a Hunter. All you have to do then is kill the Hunter, and the mask and the key will be awarded to you. The next location, you're actually going to be spawning 2 masks, and that is going to be the Midas and the Revenant mask. All you're going to want to do is make sure you head over to this location. What I would recommend is double check that you have completed the side mission, because I know some of you might have not completed the side mission. Complete the side mission and make sure you head over here and do it at nighttime. The way you're able to know if it's nighttime or daytime is if you press start and you go to picture mode, and on the upper right hand side corner you're going to see that there is a clock or a number, a digit. You want to make sure that that digit is at 19 plus. Anytime that it goes to 19 plus, that means you're at nighttime. If you're in daytime, then it's going to be from 6 a.m. so that'd be 06 on forward until it gets to 19 again. So that way you guys know when it's night and when it's day. You're going to head over to this location. All you got to do is stand right there in the middle of the pool or broken down pool. Do a jumping jacks and you're going to spawn 2 Hunters. All you got to do is kill those 2 Hunters and you will be getting yourself a set of 2 masks. The next mask we're going to be taking a look at is the gold one, and this one's actually not that difficult. It just requires you to make sure you're at nighttime. So you're definitely going to want to do this at night. Remember my previous tip on how to know when it's night. Definitely keep that in mind. You're going to do is head over to this location right here. Go down the sewer. Once you're down the steps of the sewer, make a quick left, work your way inside the sewer pipeline, and once you get to the end where there is some steps to the right hand side, make a right, go up the stairs, and then make another quick left, and you're going to notice that there's going to be a white computer on the desk. Click on that white computer on the desk. That's going to turn on a lamp that will highlight a portion of the map. Once you get that pretty much that lamp or that laptop turned on, what you will need to do is head over to this location, which is really close to where you went in through these sewer lines. Work your way back out to the top and head over to this section right here, where you're going to notice there's a little shack with a little light bulb hanging out. Depending on what time you're doing this, if you're doing this at 19 right on the dot, the light won't be flickering that much, but all you have to do is shoot that lamp. Once you shoot that lamp, you're going to notice smoke spawns in the bottom, and the hunter will appear. Kill that hunter, and you have nabbed yourself the gold mask. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the rate mask. Now, the rate mask is actually pretty interesting in the way you actually obtain this one. Once again, this one has to be done at nighttime as well for it to work. You're going to want to make sure you head yourself over to this location right here. Once you're in this location, you're going to see that there is a monument with letters in front of it with writing on the wall, and you're going to see this writing lit up. What you're going to need to do is look to your left hand side. You're going to notice that there is a lamp that is lit up. All you got to do is shoot that lamp and turn it off. Once that light is turned off, step away from like the water area into the outer ring of it, and all you got to do is make a salute. Once you salute, the hunter will spawn. Kill the hunter, nab yourself the mask. The next mask is known as the Crimson Mask. Now, this by far was the first mask that was discovered within the game, and this one's actually pretty interesting. You want to head over to this location. You're going to notice that you're going to be within a courtyard. Once you're in the courtyard, you're going to notice that to the left-hand side, there is going to be a phone that you can interact with. Once you interact with that phone, all you got to do is run across to the other side and interact with the other phone. Once you interact with that other phone, you will then be able to spawn the hunter and collect yourself another mask and a ivory key. So the next one is another batch of masks. We're going to be able to get 4 masks from this area. We get the cross mask, the diamond mask, the death mask, and the phantom mask. In order for us to spawn this, you're going to want to make sure you head over to this location. Within this location, you're going to notice that there is a Christmas tree in the middle. Once you see the Christmas tree, you're also going to notice that there's going to be a greenhouse with steps going up to it. Go up the steps, and inside that coffee house, you're going to notice that there is a lever right next to the wall. Press that lever, head over to the Christmas tree, and gather around it. If you're in a group of 4, make sure all 4 of you are gathered around it. If you're solo, only you have to gather around it, which is okay. But if you're in a team, make sure everybody gathers around it. Once everybody gathers around that Christmas tree, you will be able to spawn a total of 4 hunters, and you're going to be able to kill them, grab their mask, and get some ivory keys. Now on to the last 2 masks, and I believe the hardest mask, because these haven't been solved. That's why people are not getting ivory keys when they're killing the hunters. So these 2 masks right here are the masks that are glitched, and you were able to spawn the hunter, you're able to get the mask, but you're not able to get the ivory key, and these are the ones that are brand new that everybody's been trying to get. So this one's actually the most difficult one, just because of the way the hunter works. I believe the reason why it works that way is because we haven't been able to spawn it correctly. But what do you need to do in order to get this result? First, you're going to want to head over to the Washington Monument. Once you're over at the Washington Monument, all you got to do is make sure you clear out any enemies that are around the vicinity. Once all the enemies have been cleared, you're going to make sure you open up the elevator, head on down the elevator, and you're going to notice that in front of the collectible item, there's going to be a computer right behind that, and you're going to see a little orange circle. You're going to press that button, and you're going to interact with that, and you're going to get HD tech on the screen. Once you get that on the screen, there's going to be a picture with 3 different dots. Those dots are different areas that you have to go within the map, as you see right now on the screen, where you're going to need to go and interact with certain items. The items are going to be graves that are located in each individual area. You're going to work your way to area number 1. Once you're in area number 1, all you got to do is salute, and you will notice that on the bottom right hand side, your screen is going to glitch out. Once your screen glitches out, that's how you know you've done your salute correctly. You're then able to move on to step number 2, which is going to the other point, finding the grave at the other point. Salute in front of the grave. This grave will not have a cross, as the cross is going to be kind of just one stick. Salute there, and you will once again notice that your screen is going to glitch out. Once your screen glitches out, you know you've done this correctly. On to the third one. Head on over to the third one and do the salute. Once you salute, you'll notice that your screen will be glitching out, and that means you've done everything correctly. Once you've done all 3 of them, you're then going to go ahead, head back into the monument, go downstairs, make sure you look at the screen at the computer, click on it, And you're going to notice that instead of the blue, the blue screen with the 3 points, you're going to notice that the screen is going to turn orange. Once the screen turns orange, this is going to let you guys know that the hunters are available. One thing you do want to know is that make sure you guys are doing this at nighttime. Once the screen gets orange, you're going to exit out of the monument and you're going to head over to this location right here. I'm going to give you the route so you guys can get a better idea of how you do this route without you having any problems. Once you head over to this route, you're then going to be able to see that there is going to be a hunter sitting on top of a crane. Once you see this hunter on top of the crane, you have one shot and one opportunity to kill this hunter. If you shoot him or he spots you, he will disappear and you will have to look for him all over the map, and that is annoying. So you want to make sure when you shoot him, you actually kill him and knock him out. Once you kill this hunter, that's going to give you 1 mask, and it's not going to drop the ivory key because we haven't done this correctly, but at least you've gotten the mask. Now on to get the last and final mask. This one's actually once again at the same monument as well. Once you get the first hunter dead, you're then going to go and look for the second hunter, which is going to be located really close to the monument. It's going to be a building on the right hand side that is brown. He's going to be on top of the roof. Kill that hunter. Make sure you don't get spotted, because if you do get spotted, you're going to have to go look for him around the map. Make sure you kill him on 1 shot. Once you kill him, then he will drop another mask, and you completed all 12 masks in the Division 2. Now remember guys, I will have a complete guide going over how to get all the 8 ivory keys correctly, so make sure that's something you guys definitely want to know, because you definitely want to make sure you open that hidden box, which will give you a special weapon, a skin, and a lot of really good loot. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel, turn on those notifications, drop a like, share this video with a friend if you did find it helpful, and don't forget, for all things of Division 2, make sure you guys keep it locked on this channel, and I will catch you guys on the next video.